This man caught his wife cheating. What's crazy is that the husband gave her one of his kidneys to save her life, and now he's fighting to get it back. Just what does a man have to do to be able to lock down a loyal woman? If giving a kidney to save her life wasn't enough, just what is? Subscribe.
Do we need men?
No.
Do we need men?
Honestly, no.
Do we need men?
No.
Why?
Because they suck.
The iPhone they're holding, the bag they're carrying, the house they live in, the car they drive, mostly everything these women use in their daily life, was created by a man.
This man's wife divorced him after he donated his kidney to her. This American man, Richard Barrister, reportedly donated his kidney to his wife and the mother of his 3 children when she needed a transplant to stay alive. However, just 2 years after the transplant, his wife started cheating on him and eventually filed for a divorce. Barrister is now demanding that the wife either returns his kidney or pay him $1.5 million, which is the value of 1 kidney at the time. Now, medical and legal experts are saying his demands are very impossible because 1, it's illegal to buy and sell organs, and 2, it's medically impossible to remove an already implanted kidney. But Barrister doesn't care. He says he wants his kidney back. Now, my question is he wrong for asking for it back?
The answer is no. He's not wrong for asking for something that belongs to him. My question is, what possessed this woman to go and cheat on such a man? I've always said that when a man loves a woman, it's real love. It's unconditional love. This is why it's very important to know the person you are dating or married to. Their hearts may not be where you think it is. This next clip will make you sick. They say, don't sexualize women, they will do it themselves.
When you say believe all women, we'd be dead.
So you said in court that he sexually assaulted you on 2 different encounters, and you say the first time that you say he choked you unconscious. Some people are calling you a cleat chaser because admittedly you were chasing after several high-profile, wealthy baseball players. Trevor says everything was completely consensual. He also released these text messages that came out in court. Here are some more after you and Trevor met up. Net worth is $51 million, to which your friend responds, bitch, you better secure that bag. Your text, need daddy to choke me out, being an absolute whore to try to get in on his $51 million. You say this wasn't a setup. How can you expect anyone to believe that?
Men, be careful out here. There's a lot of these women out here who will try and destroy your life, especially if you're successful. They will go to any length to make it happen. Obviously, it's not every woman, but take your time and move very slowly to the next step. There's no rush. Now, let me know what you think about this.
Lesbians have the highest rate of domestic violence out of all couples.
I actually didn't know that, which makes you really wonder, like, who is the real problem? Women.
Yeah. That's how it would seem. Actually, funny enough, that same study showed that gay couples, gay men, had the lowest prevalence of domestic violence.
Which is the gayest thing I ever heard.
This truly makes you wonder who the real problem is. It is actually a fact that women love to raise their hands on their man during an argument, especially if they're married.
I can guess the name of your guy best friend.
Yeah.
You gotta call him right now and tell me you have a crush on him.
Okay.
Deal?
Yeah.
Think of the name, okay?
Okay.
Can you put a finger out like this?
Yeah.
Just like this. And I want you to just think of it over and over, okay? You're thinking of it? Gilbert?
Yeah, you're lying. No, that's not his name. Yes, it is. No, his name is not Gilbert. Yo, where you at?
Yo, we at Vita Garden. Y'all ready?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, are you ready?
Listen, I gotta tell you something. Listen, I got feelings for you. He hung up. Listen, I gotta end it all. It's over.
This is honestly what most men goes through. She was expecting him to fold, but he stood strong.
Alright, so I just did this and there was no sound, so I'll try again. Same reason that men don't approach women, whether it's insecurity, lack of confidence, not wanting to intrude, fear of rejection. Personally, I am not afraid to approach a man, start a conversation, give him my card, give him my number, but I don't want to have to. If you watch my TikToks, you know I'm a very capable, independent woman, and I find confidence very attractive. Like, a shy guy and I would probably just never work. Neither would an insecure guy, especially with my job. Also, I really prize the feminine energy that I get to keep in myself because I'm not going to dull myself down in any other way. If I am interested, I will probably smile, hold a gaze, maybe even wave, and hopefully if he's interested as well, he will come and start a conversation. I appreciate this so much in a man that even if I'm not interested and he approached me, I will still praise him for the fact that he did it because so many people just are afraid to these days.
Well, it's really based on the person. But truthfully, most women can't handle rejection. That's why they don't approach men. For example, this woman.
Of Adrian's deal breakers is someone who doesn't have a job.
Yeah, someone who doesn't have a job is probably. You don't have a job?
How the fuck is it that men can have their wages garnished, lose their license, and even go to jail for not paying child support, and yet there is zero accountability from the women to show proof that that money is actually being spent on the children?
That is an excellent question.
This is absolutely true and questionable, but take a look at what this child said regarding child support.
With 8th grade girls, and I asked them to tell me what their goals were. This one particular young lady said that she wanted to have 2 kids. So I said, so are you going to have a husband? And she said, nope. And I said, please tell me why you would choose in the 8th grade to have a goal of having 2 kids and not be married. She said, because if I'm married to him, I can't collect child support. And then she said, why should I marry a man that I have kids by? He might have issues or something. He might be on drugs. And I said, well, if he's too bad to be your husband, do you really think he's going to make a better father?
Now, whose fault? Do you think that is? She has that kind of mindset. This is the kind of things that happen when there's not a father around. It is truly a sad thing to hear, especially from someone who is so young.
How many girls hit on you on a daily basis?
0. Unless I initiate it first.
Would you say girls hit on you or you hit on girls more?
I have to hit on them every time.
Why do you think that is?
They're too scared to approach me.
Okay, alright. Well, tell us about your craziest date. The craziest date you've ever been on.
Craziest? Like...
Yeah, like, have you ever been on a crazy date? Has someone ever tried to kidnap you?
I haven't been on a scary date, to be honest.
Well, I'm pretty sure every girl has a scary date story, so I think that's the difference from men and women. Like, women have, I feel like a lot of men are creepy, so women have been on some scary dates.
Most men hit on women first to even get a conversation started. As men, we know that we have to approach women. But nowadays, men are no longer making the first move.